Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are continuing our Laravel e-commerce series where we are at our checkout page. So guys, now in this video we are going to do about how to send an mail. Okay, send an email or a mail on our Gmail account. Okay, so as we have doing this checkout order one, so once the order is done, placed the order, your order is placed, that time your order is getting saved and everything is working fine. But after saving, I want to send a mail to your customer. So this is the user, right? So I want to send this user a mail that these are your order products, which is done, right? So for that, let's get started with the coding. So this is my checkout page, guys, where you can see that place order. So let's go to this place order route and go to its controller. So you can find that here is the place order and it's going to checkout controller where at store order. Let's move, and over here you can see this is the store order where place order button, if it is set, here the order is getting placed, right? So now over here, once the order is getting placed, I want to send a mail at here. Okay, so guys, what we will do over here, we will tell that send mail. To send mail, we have to do some coding. So I have written a blog on this fundofwebit.com. So this link is given into the description, and then we can follow up with this. So guys, here first step, as you can see, that creating a Laravel project, and then step 2 where you have to go to your Gmail account and log in into it and click on mail icon, choose the account, and then guys you have to click on the security and turn on less secure app. So you have to turn on. So for example, I'll just show you a simple demo over here. See, this is your icon. So over here, if you click, you are going to account. So once you click, you will reach here and click on security, and then you will be turn on this. So I have already on it, and now it is, you can done. So once it is on, you'll be redirected. Let's move to back to this our page, blog. So after that, third step, we have to integrate this in our mail. Okay, so we are on the local host. Let us copy this, and here guys, so let's open our .env file. Let's go back and let's open the .env file at the below of the project. So you can see here, this is the mail. So I'm just going to replace it. Done. And now your mail ID and your password should be added, right? So for demo, I have created digwebnext at gmail.com, and the password will be, put your password. So once it is changed, make sure your artisan is restarted. After changing the env file, when you are changing this, make sure that your artisan is reserved. Okay, so once again you have to start this artisan command. Just close and restart it. So because you are changing the env file credential. So guys, as now we have set this now, and let us close this env file, and then let's move to our blog. So as you can see that now let's create the mailer. So let's copy this code. Let me right click, copy, and just paste that, and then tell place order mail label and hit enter. So let's hit enter, and your mail created successfully. So the mail is created successfully, and now guys, what we have to do, you can see that over inside this app mail, you can see that place order mailable, right? So this is the file which we created just now. And now let's after creating this, let me see the blog and continue it. So let's go to the path called mailable. We have already reached over here, and you can see that we have created one. We should create a variable, so that is we are going to paste, and instead of contact data, we are not going to create contact data, we are going to create order data. So this order data will be passed over here in this construct method, and then $this of your order type, and then paste the order data of it. Okay, so assign it to that order data, whatever you are getting from the construct. Done. So as then you can build this things. So let me just comment this and copy the code from the blog. So let's just copy this and paste it. Set. And now over here we will replace the names, because this project is on FabCart and your mail ID is nothing but digwebnex over here at gmail.com. So guys, set, and then again FabCart we are going to paste and tell the subject will be, as we'll mention, thank you for purchasing. And then let's create a folder, and we'll tell this order. So let's create a folder with the name emails. So where is it? Resource views. Inside this views I'm going to create a new folder called emails, and inside that email folder I'm going to create one file, blade file, that is order.blade.php. so this will be my email template design. Over here we have to design it. So guys, you can just design your template as per your requirement, but right now I'm going to just show you a simple HTML design. Head and here body, and then as usual normal font F heading 4 I will use, and tell FabCart welcome to FabCart online purchase. Okay, and then as usual simple, let's create all the requirements like name and its data, whatever you're going to get from it. So those data are nothing but where is it, from the checkbox, I mean checkout page. So this is the first name, you're going to copy and paste that over here, and then last name same thing, you have to copy and replace for everything. So let's just finish that. So guys, I have just now completed with this. As you can see, first name, alternate phone number, address, city, state, pin code, and the email, and then the product details, whatever we required, that is I have just posted out the dummy data, and now we will get these details on our mail form. Okay, so for this now let's continue to follow up the blog. So once the email is designed, so this is the email template for the contact form. Let me just ignore this, and then guys let's make a controller. So we are already on the controller, right? So we have already the controller, we are not going to use that, and this is the structure where we have to send mail, and this is the format to send a mail. Okay, so guys now let me just copy this and place in our controller. So we have our checkout controller, and now over here we are going to send the mail. So before sending directly over here, because we have something called, as you can see, the Razorpay order and Stripe pay order, so we need to again and again copy and paste. So we don't want to do that thing. Instead of that, we will directly paste in our separate private function. Okay, so I have already created that, and I will just explain you how to do with that. So let me just go before outside of this public function, and let me copy it. Just copy that and paste. So guys, you can see that I have created this place order mailable. So let's just copy this and first assign it, then we will understand how it is working. So let me just paste that function, $this of where you're going to pass the request. So whatever request you're getting from here, you'll pass it request, and then all the details you are going to take it and then update it. So as you can see that whatever the F name, L name, phone number, alternate address 12312 city, state, pin code, so these all details you are getting from your checkout page. So these input values, so this input values is coming from your blade file. Okay, then you are storing into this F name, L name, phone number, alternate address, the city, state, pin code, and then you are missing an email. So let's just add that also for email, or you can tell customer email also. Okay, so let's just mail as simple email only. We don't have the input email in our checkbox. Okay, so you don't have any input for the email one. So guys, let's copy that email and pass it over here, right? So let me just go to our checkout page where you can, this is our button, I mean this is the pin code one, last one. So let me just copy and paste, and let me just minimize it, and let's tell this email, and take this as email. Okay, email address, save. Let me just refresh it so you can find one more column. As you can see, email, let me make it to full size 12. Let's refresh it. Okay, so email ID has come over here, and now this email ID we will get that in our checkout. Okay, so in the checkout controller, from here this email request we will copy and pass to our this one. Okay, so we are not going to use this authenticated email. Whatever they give, that email we will pass it. Done. So those email is nothing but called as customer email ID, because customer can update his another email also. So for that option we are providing this. And now this is your place order mailable, so which we just now created this, right? This mail place order mailable. So let me just that is the model, and now let me import the class of it. So let's import that, and it's imported. And let me, this is the mail, so let's import this class also, mail. I'll just show you. So let's go to top, and where you can find that the mail, let me just show it separately. Okay, so this is the mail one, and this is the place order mail one. So these both were imported from here. Okay, and then as you can see that order data variable, we are passing it and storing into this mail, and separating, dividing by that comma. All the cart items I'm storing into this variable. So whatever the cookie having shopping cart, that we are storing into items of cart, and that variable I'm passing here. And then by this help of send a new place order mailable, we will send all the data to this, and from here we are going to take all the details of order data. So let's copy this public order data variable and make sure you are putting the correct variable over here. So let's just replace that. So you have replaced here also and here also. Make sure you're not making mistake in that. Done. And then guys, you can see that everything is set, and let's go to order, where you will be finding how to display that this data, order data, from here to in your order template. So first name will be displayed as you can see in our blog, where with the help of where it is here. So using this array method we can display it. So we are going to, instead of contact data, what we will be taking this order data. So let's just copy that and push it over here. and instead of full name, what we will take, this first name, whatever we are passing it. So let's just copy that and paste it and make it ready. So let me just copy and show you guys. Now as you can see that I have pasted now all the fields whatever we are fetching from this checkout page for the placing order data, right? So these details which we are fetched, all these things I have fetched and placed over here. Done. So once this is done, we are going to fetch the product details, whatever the shopping cart items are there. So this variable I have taken from here itself, from the checkout page where we are getting all the cart added values inside this cart items and fetching that second data. Okay, so that data we have used, where it is, okay, here. So we have used for each loop and break that array and looping them and then printing its output. So make sure this shopping cart names from where you are getting, it's actually you are getting from it this shopping cart cookie variable. So this shopping cart cookie variable you can find in your cart controller where we have created it. So as you can see that, where is it actually, here it is. So item ID, item name, you have created this, right? So these details only we are checking inside our order template, so nothing else. So then that's it, everything is set, and now let's test it. So for testing, I don't want to place the order and all, so I just want to test the mail first whether it's working fine or not. So for that, I'll click on place order button. I don't want much things like to happen this all records. So let me just comment that and comment this below also, and let's just wait for the output. Okay, so let's save this and make sure your env file, password and everything is set. So let me just check it and reset that. So once reset, you will find it out. So guys, now we are on this place order mailable. So this over here, what does this function calls our this what we have saved, and then we will move on with that. So let me just check once whatever we have passed on this place order mailable. So we have passed order data. So let me see that order data also. You can see that order data is passed, but we didn't pass the items in cart. So let us pass this also. So let me just type that public again and pass this variable dollar items in cart, and then again pass it over here also, give comma and pass this variable, and then you have to same thing repeat it again. Now let's pass this also. Done. So save this, and now that's it. Let us now reload, test this function whatever we have done this. Let's go back, and now guys we will change this email ID, and because I want to send to this mail ID, which is this mail has been logged in over here. So let me just check out with that. So guys, now let me place order, click on place order. Let me see what type of error comes or something comes. Okay, array to string conversion. Okay, so this array to string conversion is nothing but it is dollar mistake. So let us just remove that. So let's go to our place order where you can see this dollar, remove those dollars and save it. And now let's retry it again. So let me get back, and now guys we will click and submit it again. So let's submit. See their correct mail ID. So let's place order, and let's see what error comes now, or else it will be a blank that message has been sent successfully. So let us just check it out. It's still loading. The net is slow, so for that, okay, so it is blank. and there is no error because we didn't redirect anywhere. So let me just check our mail. Cool. So Flipkart, thank you for purchasing. Let me open this mail, and you can see that, guys, all the things have been present over here. Name, user, last name N, and then email ID, whatever it is, and the product name, quantity, price, and grand total. We are getting this 27,000. Right, guys? So more customizable and format to design, you can get your output in that. As you can get the tracking also, tracking of orders. So what is I meant to say, your tracking number, as we can just I just showed you over here, right? So we have commented this. Let's uncomment it. So let me just replace this, and here, guys, so let's uncomment everything, save this, and now see, as you can see, this tracking number also you can send. So if you want, you can copy this and pass by this variable, and then take this tracking number directly, or else you can just store it. Tracking number, tracking number is equal to $. Just get this and pass it. And when you pass this tracking number, you can show it over here. Just mention that tracking number. So when you get this tracking number, you have to pass in your function and tell this as tracking number, and copy this and paste anywhere in your template. Okay, so as you can see that over here only we can mention as, let's mention it too, and then tracking, tracking, paste, done. So guys, now you can finally do everything. So guys, now whatever it is there, we will check it out now. Oops, there is a space, so let's just close that space. Okay, so guys, let us just execute and check everything is working fine or not. Once you place the order should get placed, and your mail also should be sent, and then same function you are going to call in your this your Razorpay and Stripe payment also. So let's just paste that below it. Done. And now for your Stripe also, let me just do it that. As you can see, it's over here, finished. Now your mail will be sent for each orders by one function itself. So guys, let us finish this task, and yes, so we have placed everything, and thank you for watching this video, guys. Subscribe, like, and share.